Hey guys, this is Matthew with Arco-Isis Sanctuary. It's a beautiful day here in Guatemala. Just finished up my HIIT training exercise right after I had a beautiful green smoothie drink and an hour and 11 minutes and 11-second meditation. And when I was in my HIIT exercise, I noticed I was just like a little tired. I just felt a little, I've been working really hard in the gardens, and you know, I'm sure you have those days when you're working out and you just feel like giving up. And anyways, I started getting frustrated. I was just like, oh, I can't do this, you know. And then all of a sudden I just, I was just like, and I just got mean with it, just got real and just, let out my battle cry. And this is what I want to talk about today, is the subject of rage. And I know that this is kind of a taboo subject in our culture and many cultures around the world, because we associate rage with violence or with anger or with, somebody breaking something. Like, it sounds like someone's working on a pipe over here. But I feel like rage is actually a super useful tool and is very healthy for us to let out energy that gets stored up, tension that happens, frustration, anything, anxiety, whatever it is that we've accumulated through our day. Maybe, our day didn't go like we wanted it to go, or, there's just not enough time to do everything, or, there's a deadline, or, tension builds in the body. And we have a lot of these practices like yoga and meditation and breath work to help temper the storm and come back to center. And, they say yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Essentially, yoga calms the waves of feeling and emotion. And so I would say that a healthy relationship with rage is a practice of yoga. And how we do this, and here's the other thing, is like, where is it safe to fully let out your battle cry? Can you do it in your house? Like, do you have neighbors? Can you do it in the street without people coming out of their houses and maybe, checking on you, or somebody calling the police? These are things that I've thought about, as I express myself. And I think I first discovered my battle cry when I was rock climbing. I watched, pro rock climbers like Chris Sharma, and, they'd be on this super difficult hold or whatever, and, they were on the edge of falling off, and they would just be like, "Dah!" And they would go for it, and it would give them this boost of power. And sure enough, when I was in the rock climbing gym and out on the walls, I would just, "Ha!" And it's just, I feel like our ancestry, I come from a Scandinavian lineage and a Western European lineage, and, we come from tribal people, Viking people, who utilized this energy, this rage power, which is like totally solar plexus, Manipura chakra, heart chakra, throat chakra. And it's very empowering to do this. And it's like, sometimes life feels like it's just, like the weight of the world is so heavy on you and it's just going to crush you, or maybe that deal didn't go down, or whatever it is. It's just like, sometimes we just got to let it out. And I'm going to demonstrate how I let out my rage. I just let out a whole bunch in this HIIT, so I'm going to try to be as authentic as possible. But when I first did this, I recognized that I had a blockage, a restriction in the throat. And it was like, I would like let it out, and then it felt like there was a restriction here, and then I would even sometimes get hiccups. Like there was some blocked area in my throat chakra when I wanted to let out rage. And so how I do this is I open and I relax, and it's almost like a like you stick the tongue out and you're doing like a ah for the dentist, but I'm gonna do it right now. So it's a ah, 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 just like that. And that felt really good. Just ah. And my throat was actually relaxed. And it's just like this, ah, it even helps if you stick your tongue out and you just let the energy leave your body, and it feels, empowering. You get, this like, very masculine release. And it just, sometimes if you haven't done this in a while, it's good to do this for, maybe 5 minutes or 3 minutes, or, with holotropic breath work. One time I had an experience on the second round of the breath work where I was doing that uncontrollably for 15 minutes. And I don't know what the story is with this. I should certainly have enough of my own, stored up frustrations as a child. And, it all goes back to there. I was really shy. And I think whenever you don't express your truth, anxiety and tension builds. And, I just think about also in our DNA, all of the hardships our ancestors suffered, through hundreds of generations, through thousands of years, through the Viking area where people literally, tore each other to pieces with swords and axes and stuff, So, and part of the way that they received strength and power to go into battle was to just, get pumped up and let out your battle cry. So right now, I don't care where you're at, I want you to show me your battle cry right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So what happened? Did you let out your battle cry? Or did you hesitate? Did you feel like you're in a safe place to do this? Or did you feel like this was an inappropriate time? And that's totally respectable. There's a lot of inappropriate times to let this out. And I recommend, if you can detach yourself from getting consumed in the energy, like if you can just release the rage without associating with anger, like without being consumed with it, I feel like being in your car driving down the road is the perfect place. And I will also say, I discovered this when I accidentally went to a Metallica concert with my brother Nicholas. Metallica, I understand why people listen to metal music. Like, there was something about that grit of that music. It was like dun 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 dun, and it just struck a chord, and all of a sudden my body started flexing uncontrollably, and I just started battle crying, and it was like the perfect music to, like, I was just squeezing this trapped energy out of my body. And I'll say, on the other side of releasing your battle cry, or, expelling this energy of rage or empowerment, however you want to call it, this primal energy, there is space, there's peace, there's empowerment. You can get back on your horse and go get that, whatever you're after, whatever you're going for, there's strength. So I encourage you, find your battle cry. Don't force it. Don't lock your throat. Don't strain your muscles. Like effortless, like like open the channels and allow it to naturally just release like a volcano erupts. Hey guys, that's all the time I have for you today. I love you so much. If you want to learn more about energy and community and medicine and yoga and all the practices to become a better human, to have a stronger impact in this world and more love and connection than you've ever known, come visit us at Living Heart Alchemy this November to January. My name is Matthew. I'm the founder of Arco-Isis Sanctuary. Thanks for watching. Please like and share, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.